Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the news podcast on TayNinhTV with some last events now arriving as well as nationwide. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, Tân Biên District has just organized a meeting to celebrate the party, celebrating the spring of the snake and celebrate the 65th anniversary of Tân Biên District's establishment, February 7 of 1960 and February 7 of 2025. Attending the event, there was Mr. Phạm Hùng Thái, and Deputy Secretary Provincial Party Committee, Head of Provincial National Assembly Delegation, Mr. Võ Đức Trong, Member of Provincial Party Committee Standing Committee, Chairman of Provincial Vietnam Phalanx Front Committee, and Mr. Trần Văn Chiến, Member of Provincial Party Committee, Vice Chairman Provincial People's Committee, along with the leaders and former leaders of the province and also Tân Biên District to the PRS. Speaking at the ceremony, Mr. Trần Lê Duy, Secretary of Tân Biên District Party Committee, emphasized with the heritage of the work on land, Tân Biên has overcome many difficulties and challenges to rise up and develop strongly. The glorious history of the district during the resistance war against the U.S., along with the sacrifice and contributions of the local people, have created a solid foundation for today's development. And from an economy mainly based on agriculture, Tân Biên now has gradually transformed strongly with the application of high technology in agricultural production and the development of processing industries, contributing to creating jobs for the people and promoting comprehensive development. On this occasion, the leaders of Tân Biên District also expressed their gratitude to the collectives and individuals who have made a positive contribution to the course of building and developing the district. At the same time, they affirmed their determination to continue to inherit and promote the traditions, building Tân Biên District to develop more and more strongly in the future. And according to the Department of Education and Training of the Ninh Province, the 2025 Competency Assessment Exam of Ho Chi Minh City National University will be held in Tay Ninh.
This exam is to select candidates who are qualified and suitable for the training program of Ho Chi Minh City National University. Candidates who are eligible to take the 2025 Competency Assessment Exam include those who are studying in grade 12 in the year of the exam, those who have completed high school but have not yet taken the high school graduation exam, or have taken the exam but have not yet graduated from high school in previous years. Those who have graduated from high school, those who have graduated from intermediate level, and have a high school graduation certificate. Candidates who want to take the exam will register their application from now until February 20th, 2025. In addition to direct registration, candidates can also register online at the website https://tnanhtvn.uhcm.edu.vn. The exam will be held on March 30th, 2025.
And in order to propagate and educate traditions, politics, and ideology, create a joyful and exciting atmosphere, and strongly encourage the young people to enthusiastically join the army. According to the plan, Go Dầu District will organize for 2025 military camp on February the 12th and the 13th of 2025 at the Lom, or the lowest base rally site in Go Dầu District in Phước Bình Hamlet, Phước Thành Commune. And this year, military camp will have 9 sub-camps from the communes and towns in the district, and 1 command camp with the theme Go Dầu Youth promotes the tradition of being proactive, creative, building and defending the fatherland, taking place from 7:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. on February the 12th of 2025. And in 2025, the province assigned Go Dầu District a target of 256 young men. The troops were assigned to the following units: Artillery Brigade number 75, Infantry Regiment 5, Guard Battalion of 180, Infantry Regiment 174, Mobile Police Command of Key02, Investigation Security Department of 809, Department of Police Management of Detention Camps, Compulsory Education Facilities, and Reformatory Schools of C10, and the Provincial Police also. And ladies and gentlemen, in 2025, the province has a target of 10% economic growth. Along with that, the province will focus on promoting the development of processing and manufacturing industry. To achieve the set target in 2025, the province will focus on developing an industrial promotion projects in the province for the period of 2026 to 2030. At the same time, organize domestic and foreign investment promotion activities to attract businesses and investors to industrial parks, clusters, and economic zones with the built infrastructure. Create maximum conditions for investors to access planning, land information on investment environment, support timely removal of difficulties and obstacles for investors to implement the projects. In addition, the Provincial People's Committee also directed sectors and localities to monitor, urge, and support investors to accelerate the implementation progress and soon put into operation the projects of Phước Đông Industrial Parks, Phase Number 3, Phip Thành Industrial Park Infrastructure, Tân Phú Industrial Park Cluster, and Tân Hội Number 2 Industrial Cluster, and also the power transmission and distribution works and projects, ensuring the sufficient power supply for production and business. At the same time, submit for approval the project to adjust the general planning of Samak Bordergate economic zones, implementing the general planning projects for the construction of Popeye Bordergate economic zones until 2045. And ladies and gentlemen, during the days of the Lunar New Year of the Snake 2025, the officers and soldiers of the TayNinhTV Provincial Border Guard in general and Tân Hà Border Guard Station in particular on the southwestern border of the country have not been afraid of harsh weather conditions, increased the patrols to firmly protect the sovereignty and security of the national border, bringing a peaceful spring to the people. Tân Hà Border Station, located in Tân Hà Commune of Tân Châu District and Province, is responsible for managing and protecting for 12.8 kilometers long border section with 8 main landmarks and 23 secondary landmarks. And in recent times, the political security situation and social order and safety in the area have been generally stable, but there are still potential complications in smuggling, trade fraud, and illegal transportation of goods across the border, especially during the 2025 Lunar New Year. In the light of the above situation, Tân Hà Border Guard Station has promptly developed a specific plan, arranged and deployed the tasks and measures to combat and prevent working groups to take the turns patrolling for 24 over 24 hours on the border sections and rules. Implementing the plan number 49 of the Steering Committee on Combat Readiness and ensure the Lunar New Year of the Snake of 2025. And through the organization and dissemination, the officers and soldiers basically grasp the purpose, requirements, and the tasks of the departments as well as its officers and soldiers in the process of performing the task, combat readiness, and ensuring the Lunar New Year of the Snake 2025. In February of 2025, the unit coordinated with the police force and military border patrols for 38 sections. Over 150 soldiers and officers participated, and numbers for 16 sections with 58 officers and soldiers participating, and coordinated patrols of the area with the 8 sections. 26 officers and soldiers participated, organized to prevent the illegal border crossing at the checkpoints of 24 over 24 hours. Maintain and strictly implementing combat readiness regulations, such as ensuring the number of troops on the duty and ensuring the mobility during the performance of tasks. The officers and soldiers in the green uniforms are still silently contributing to the peace of the border so that the people can celebrate the death with a peace of mind. Aside the task of patrolling the border to protect the border landmarks and markers, during this Lunar New Year, we always uphold our sense of responsibility, clearly identify our duties and responsibilities, and always maintain the correct implementation of the border patrol plan of the Party Committee, command of the station to protect the people in the area to enjoy the spring and celebrate the Lunar New Year Eve. The Party Committee Executive Committee of Tân Hà Border Guard Station has developed a plan to deploy to the units in the unit and organize a safe and economical spring and the celebration, ensuring enough for the officers and soldiers of the unit. In addition to the benefits of the Ministry of National Defense and Provincial People's Committee, the unit has also allocated from the unit's production resources to support the contracts with 500,000 and cars with 1 million. and wearing the uniform of the border soldiers. They do have to overcome the homesickness and loved ones to complete their noble task assigned by the party, the state, and the people, determined to firmly protect the national sovereignty and security, the social order and safety, and peaceful ring in the border areas. And according to the TayNinhTV Statistics Office, in January 2025, the retail sales of goods in the province reached for over 8,600 billion Vietnam dong, an increase of more than 30% over the same period in 2024. In January, the trade consumer service activities in the province were extremely vibrant. Purchasing power increased sharply, and the demand for shopping and prepare essential items for the third wave increased. Retail distribution system implemented many promotional and discount programs to promote consumption. The supply of basic food and foodstuff basically met the demand, and the price of consumer goods in the month were relatively stable without major fluctuations, creating conditions to stimulate the consumption. And some groups of goods accounted for a large proportion in the structure, such as the group of food and foodstuffs reached over 3,069 billion Vietnam dong, and the group of wood and construction materials reached over 972 billion Vietnam dong, and the retail group petroleum products reached over 1,232 billion Vietnam dong. And in the past year, the TayNinhTV Department of Crop Production and Plant Protection has strengthened the work of preventing and controlling the pests of crops, focusing on timely warning of common pests and the field pests, contributing to the safety of agricultural production in the area.
The light-shaped system shows that brown plant hoppers migrate to the lights at low density, with insignificant impact on rice row. The department also continues to investigate pests and diseases and arrange experiments on pesticides to control humus on cassava lands in Tân Hội Kham Mueang, Tân Châu district on an area of 1.3 hectares, regularly coordinates with farmers to monitor developments and provide guidance on measures to prevent and control pests on key crops in the province, investigates pests and diseases in many rice, corn and yellow tobacco growing areas. In addition, the Department of Crop Production and Plant Protection has organized 18 training courses on pest control on rice, vegetables, and on case in localities across the province.
And ladies and gentlemen, the traffic police will inspection for the drivers, in particular, the focus on thoroughly checking the maintenance of vehicles as well as the use of stimulants by the truck drivers, container drivers, and the workers transporting vehicles returning to work after Lunar New Year Eve. This is an important measure to prevent the risk of accidents, ensuring a safe journey for the people to return to work and study after the Lunar New Year holidays. If you have alcohol or beer and transport others, it will endanger those who trust you, who entrust their lives to you while you are transporting them from work to home. Please note that drivers and colleagues should encourage each other not to drink alcohol or not to use heroin or drugs to ensure the safety of others in the vehicle transporting and to ensure that they arrive safely at their destination. According to the state regulations, we ride continuously for no more than 4 hours, no more than 10 hours a day, and no more than 48 hours a week. And currently, our company is also applying the car swipe in accordance with the state regulations. This inspection is very random, so many drivers are surprised and thinking that the traffic police force stops to check documents, but drug testing, alcohol testing, and it is very important because random checks like this will not allow drivers to avoid. First and second, it will create a lot of warnings for the drivers to know that if they use alcohol or stimulants, they will not drive because it is very dangerous. In January of 2025, the traffic accidents in TayNinhTV decreased compared to the previous month and the same period in 2024. However, the number of deaths due to accidents is still high with 19 deaths. And therefore, in the coming time, the units will continue to strengthen patrolling and control, strictly handle violations that are the main causes of traffic accidents, focus on strongly and resolutely handling violations on the topic of alcohol concentration, speed, and especially not to let the situation of overloaded, oversized cargo vehicles arbitrarily expanding the size and trunks of the vehicles in the area recur. And ladies and gentlemen, the agricultural, forestry and fishery export in January of 2025 estimated at 5.08 billion US dollar, down to 4.9% over the same period. The Asia is the Vietnam largest export market, of which agricultural export decreased by 6.2%, livestock decreased by 9.3%, and forestry products decreased by 4.8%, but aquatic exports still increased slightly by 0.3%. However, the Vietnam's agricultural sector is expected to face many challenges in 2025. In this situation, the Ministry of Agriculture and Development is currently implementing many solutions to promote export to new markets, especially Halo, and coordinating with relevant agencies to expand export to the United States and China. And according to the Ministry of Information and Communication, Vietnam has been ranked for the first time in a group of countries with a very high e-government development index and has risen to 71st out of 193 countries in the United Nations e-government rankings, up to 15 ranks compared to 2022. The report of Ministry of Information and Communication shows that the proportion of Vietnam's digital economy in 2024 is estimated to reach 18.3% of GDP and a growth rate of over 20% per year, the 3 times higher than the GDP growth rate and the fastest in the Southeast Asia. And with revenue reaching for 25 billion US dollar, an increase of about 20%, Vietnam is in the top of 10 countries in the fastest e-commerce growth rate in the world. The annual growth rate of non-cash payments increased by more than 50%, leading the Southeast Asia. In addition, the semiconductor industry development strategy also opens up new paths and development spaces for the digital technology industry. In 2025, Vietnam's national digital transformation theme is comprehensive digital transformation to develop the digital economy, creating a new momentum for economic growth. And 2024 is the year that the Bình Phước agriculture continues to achieve the positive results, promoting the achieved results as well as continuing to be proactive and adaptive in production, processing, and brand building. In 2025, the farmers also have high expectations for agricultural, farmer, and rural development policies, so that the agricultural production continues to be a solid pillar of the province's economy. 2024 is considered a successful year of the Thanh Phú TTVN cooperative group in Bình Long Town with the high prices and stable output. Commercial TTVN for 60 members is also honored as a quality agricultural product typical of Bình Phước province. Supporting the transfer of science and technology, creating favorable conditions for capital support, creating conditions for the farmers to invest in better equipment, automation to liberate the labor capacity and increase productivity. If there is such support, the crop will develop much better. As the key crop of Bình Phước, however, the cashew acreage has decreased significantly due to the unstable prices and output, and with the high political determination of the provincial leaders in building the Bình Phước cashew brand, cashew growers, purchasing and processing enterprises are looking forward to Bình Phước cashews having a strong development in the coming time. From the personal perspective and the members of the Organic Cashew Collective Cooperative, we really want to maintain this organic cashew so that we can promote the quality of our products to avoid the toxic situations. With the determination of the leaders of Bình Phước province, I personally hope that the cashew industry will flourish and bring great benefits to those who directly participate in cashew production, in addition to bringing the economic benefits to the whole in general. The cost and output for agricultural products are always difficult problems in the agricultural production process. Approaching the large potential markets by fully meeting the criteria of importers is considered a long-term direction to help maintain and increase the growth rate of the province's agricultural sector in 2025 and the following years. And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us, and goodbye for now.